Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden and I'm an accountability coach and author of Get Resultsology, the science of getting stuff done. I work with people who run their own business. No boss, distractions everywhere and never enough hours in the day. Together we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. So if that sounds like the kind of breakthrough that you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Kareen Zahr. Kareen is a trusted guide for entrepreneurs seeking sustainable growth and extraordinary results. With nearly 2 decades of experience building 7- and 8-figure ventures, she helps turn ambitious visions into thriving businesses, often delivering 10 times returns on investment. Through her company, Revampologist, and the Hey Kareen app, she offers strategies to overcome challenges, optimize performance, and align success with values. As a strategist and investor, Kareen transforms businesses into lasting assets that amplify impact and legacy. Kareen, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to speak with you today.
Well, you're very welcome. We're excited to speak with you too. Whereabouts in the world are you? I believe you've just moved.
I did. I'm on the East Coast of the US, so I'm now in Florida in the Fort Lauderdale area, but previously was in the New York metro area.
Fantastic. Lovely, beautiful part of the world, Florida. I've been and I can testify to that, and you live there, so you can certainly testify to it. so anyway, that's just me waffling on. Should we do the questions instead?
Let's jump in.
All right, we'll get the clock up on the screen. And there it goes. Kareen, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
So my ideal client is the entrepreneur, solopreneur trying to scale their business in a sustainable way and keep their exit in mind. So what that looks like is they have proven sales, they've built a business, they know that they have something, but they're trying to figure out, well, how can I do it better, more efficiently, and earn more in the process to have it done? And that's what I come in and help with through my programs and entrepreneurial guidance, whether it's through my app. So it's been a lot of fun. I love the entrepreneurial journey.
Fantastic. So you've alluded to it quite heavily there, but I'm sure it's quite complex what you do. So could you give us a little bit of a deeper insight into the problem or problems that you solve?
Yeah, so what I find is that solopreneurs especially feel like they have to be the ones doing it all. And I'd say the innate quality that I bring to the table is more about who do you have to become to actually lead the business you are trying to build. And that has to really dive into different methods, structure, strategy, but also your own self-development to make it happen. So I created my Evolve methodology that I run my clients through that also keep your exit in mind. Because I think a lot of the times we don't think about, well, I built this for now and it's providing a great income for me, but what if I want to leave it? Or what if I want to sell it? Or what, so exit strategies are another thing that I help focus on with my ideal clients because they are feeling a little bit stuck and want to figure out the strategy on how to move forward, but make sure it's aligned with what it is that they want.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a basics of entrepreneurial spirit, which you should always begin with the end in mind, how you're going to exit. But it's so easy to forget when you're caught up in the day-to-day running of things that's ultimately, even if you don't sell it, in the end, you need to always be in the position where you know you could.
Yeah. And also know that if you wanted to change your mind and do something else, that you're nimble enough to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, brilliant. Thank you so much. So what is one valuable free action that the audience can implement that will help them move towards solving the problem for themselves?
Yeah, so it's really amazing. Through my practice, I've worked with so many different types of entrepreneurs, and it came always down to this one thing that I would help them figure out, which is what is their innate quality on how they want to lead in their business? What lights them up, and can they lead from that place? So I created what I call the CEO quiz, or CEO conundrum, is something that everybody comes across, because as a founder or as like entrepreneur, solopreneur, you can call yourself a CEO, but you can't be doing all the things. And basically it stands for creator, entrepreneur, and operator. And this quiz allows you to identify like which one are you truly innately, to understand why you're struggling in other areas of your business, but also to identify potentially where you need to hire so that it doesn't feel so painful. So that is the biggest value that I think I've been able to add to all the entrepreneurs that I've worked with over the time, is they're like, oh, aha, no wonder why I'm so miserable and overwhelmed. I'm trying to do it all, or I've been playing a role that actually isn't me. Now let me build my business and move into that pivot with ease. And that has been really great to be able to provide, because I've seen amazing strides happen when leaders get that clarity in their business.
Yeah, fantastic. It's a lovely distinction. I love the CEO definition you've got there. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
So now that we
yeah,
have a
sure.
better understanding, a little better understanding of what you do, we can't do a lot in a few minutes, but let's dive briefly into goal busting, focusing on how to maximize productive time to achieve business goals. Kareen, could you share any tips or advice for someone looking to improve their productivity habits?
Yeah. So what you focus on, you find, right? So if your focus is disturbed, meaning you're trying to take so much input in, but you not really have a focus on where you are spending your time. I think it's really critical to have a prioritization process around all the things on your plate. And if you don't have a way to measure why the top thing on that list is the priority, then your focus is always going to be interrupted. So having a distinct prioritization list is important to say, is this action I'm taking actually aligned with the top priority of what I'm after? And then being super disciplined about it as you spend your time each day. And I think a lot of people get challenged by that too. I believe in time blocking and the focused areas, especially if you are doing all the things in your business, to make sure you're getting, like you say, Robin, get the results you're looking for. So that would be where I would focus. And how I've built my 7-figure businesses is because I have prioritization, and I quiet the noise, and I make sure that I'm focusing on the right things in the time that I have.
Yeah, absolutely. Quiet the noise. Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much. All right, in the time we have available to us now, I do have one more question, which is, what should I have asked you today, Kareen, that I didn't? And obviously your answer, please.
Yeah. So I always like to get, or to ask the question. This is something I do in networking all the time. It's, what's the challenge you're facing right now that I can support you on? So if I were to be asked that question right now, I would say, I'm currently trying to ensure that the value of the app that I built is in high use. And I find that people getting more comfortable with asking the questions they have in real time and getting the support they need in real time is something that could push the needle forward. So the challenge I'm facing is to get, more downloads on the app, but also the feedback on and the reviews on the usage of the app posted, so that I can make it even better for, the entrepreneurial audience out there, the solopreneur who feels so alone in it, just making sure they feel more supported.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. That sounds really exciting. And I know we would just to be talking beforehand about the differences between solopreneurs and entrepreneurs. Of course, they both do the same thing. It's just about scale
Scale,
normally.
exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. That's been brilliant. And look at that. We've done it with time to spare. Oh, I think I'll talk about the weather. No, I won't. No, I'll spare you that. I'll stop the clock and instead I will ask you one more question, which I always ask at this point, which is a two-parter. How can people reach you? And the second part, is there like a valuable free resource they can get from you? And I always say at this point, that's quite a cheeky question to ask a guest, but I'm not really being cheeky, because what I'm doing instead is not everybody's ready to make first contact, but they are interested in what you do. And the valuable free resource that our guest provides is a brilliant way of getting a taste of what you do. And then they can get in touch, can't they?
Yeah. And then they're also just getting the value of everything that's free that that is offered too. So I really appreciate the question because I'm all about impact and I just want to make sure that anyone watching, listening is getting the support they need. So you can find all things Kareen at heykareen.com. That's Kareen, but also the quiz that I mentioned earlier, that CEO quiz, that identity of what innately drives you, I think would be really good for you to take. So if you go to heykareen.com/CEO, you'll have access to that quiz. And then that's how you'll get into the resource pool of making sure you're leading your business with you in mind and not so much all about the demand of you as you're building it so it can sustain continuous growth. But those are the ways to initiate contact with me. I'm on Instagram and LinkedIn for connection. And I look forward to any questions. Also, if you want to download the Hey Kareen app and give me feedback, I'm all open to that as well.
Oh, I'm there. I'm there. Listen, I've done over 130 of these. I've got over 130 valuable free resources. And I can tell you, some of them are amazing. That yours sounds amazing. I mean, they're all very good. They have to be. But some of them are really good. And that one sounds excellent. And I haven't had a chance to look at it yet because obviously I wanted to meet you first. But I'm excited about that. And I know what I'm going to be doing later.
I can't wait to see your results, Robin. I have an idea of what you are, but I can't wait to see it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I might have to do it anonymously now. No, not really.
No,
all right.
It's all good.
Kareen, thank you so much. I'm really pleased. I know you fitted us into a very busy schedule, so I'm extra pleased that you found the time to do Goldbusters with us today. It's been a pleasure. It's been a masterclass. It was brilliant. I knew it was going to be. Thank you again.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. And remember, everybody, keep goal busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.